L7. Can presumption lead to damnation? It is possible that presumption as a sin against the Holy Spirit can lead inevitably to damnation. Let us recall that there are 6 sins against the Holy Spirit, and presumption is the second one. A man is presumptuous who considers that he can obtain spiritual good, such as the grace of God, by his human efforts alone, because he deserves to do so. We can say in this sense that on earth there are sometimes presumptuous people. This is the case of the monk named Pelagius, who thought that by the force of his asceticism we would obtain paradise. But Pelagius was not necessarily in the blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. He was simply incorrect or wrong, and therefore came from ignorance. The presumption only becomes blasphemy against the Holy Spirit when it is perfectly lucid. We understand what we are doing, we are faced with the truth, and yet we maintain our errinous presumption. On the other hand, perfectly mastered, he is not a weak man with lots of neurons who is presumptuous. Consequently, when a man comes before Christ at the hour of death, and he understands that Christ will only give or share the beatific vision if the person loves him and humbles himself, and who says, I do not want created me for this purpose, and that therefore you must give it to me. Such a person or soul enters into the sin of blasphemy against the Holy Spirit, the blasphemy of presumption. This blasphemy against the Holy Spirit runs deepest in hell because it originates from Lucifer himself. The early Lucifer's revolt had been based upon such presumption. We will obtain the beatific vision because we are intelligent. Give it to the most humble. That's just nonsense. Therefore, such souls revolt against you, God, for the sake of your dignity. When such a sin is committed, it is blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. Obviously, the person never returns to God. This soul masters everything and understands everything clearly. Consequently, the soul leads itself to hell for eternity. On the other hand, that explains its revolts, in the hope that God may give way. Such is the fight of the demons and of the damned, so that the maximum of souls are damned. They hope that God will change his plans. It is therefore the sin of presumption.